Publisher's Note: The Birth of Hip-Hop, Rapper's Delight, the Gene Anderson story, is the first of several books to be printed and available in Amorphous Publishing Guild's Life and Times series, devoted to telling history through personal biography and giving witness to both. These narratives are as honest as any, told from the memories and perspectives of authors in the way only someone there could tell it. This particular book was written entirely through voice transcription, and every effort was made to be true to the unique voice and intention of the author, with only the most necessary edits. There will be no apology for what some may consider improper grammar, as the language preserved here is a legitimate and long-standing American dialect, as important to the times and culture of the subject matter as any other detail. Over these 40 years, hip-hop has defined African American achievement in the American music industry, with an appeal that has transcended and even built bridges in terms of race, age, and national boundaries. But history is ultimately about people. There are so many individuals who have been instrumental in the times and places we know about, and their stories go untold. When told, those of us who are too young or not immersed in the culture can see it fresh through eyes that were both behind the scenes and aware of social circumstances that may never be taught in a classroom. When my daughter, Christina Stock, the book's transcriptionist and primary editor, was introduced to Gene, she was not as familiar with the genre and its early days. Yet she loved getting to know Gene through his story and learn about the roots of hip-hop along the way. Her generation inherited it as a fully established, internationally recognized genre. On the other hand, my generation grew up listening to the music and artists mentioned in this book. Personally, I wore out cassette tapes and dared to boogaloo at high school dances. I also recently discovered that my wife had owned a vinyl copy of Rapper's Delight, the Blue Label. Through her transcription work, she shared these stories with me, adding a personal dimension to what I knew as rap and breakdancing music back in the day. A generation apart, we agree that Gene's story needs to be told and preserved for every generation of musicians and fans. That is one of many reasons why it has been such a pleasure to work with Gene Poo Poo Man Anderson. For that, and trusting us to do our best in making this book a reality, the author has our utmost personal gratitude. We hope you, the reader, get as much enjoyment from this book as we had making it available to you. Ken J.P. Stasinski, Amorphous Publishing Guild publisher. Christina E. Stock, transcriptionist and editor.